Vanishing reservoirs across the Pacific Northwest. We often like to hear a comparison. No, we don't like to hear it at all. We often do hear a comparison of the Elwha versus what's going on the Klamath. The Elwha removal of 2 dams on the Elwha began in September 2011. The Elwha Dam is completely gone, and Klein's Canyon Dam was fully removed in the summer of 2013. So let's look at something here. Klein's Canyon on the Elwha is 2 miles long. Compare that to the Klamath Basin. The Klamath Basin is 200 miles long. It's a very large basin, very complex, volcanic, migratory bird flight for eons, and heavily phosphorus laden. Blue-green algae, a nutritional supplement, 5 companies harvest it from the upper basin. Copco and Iron Gate, they're 11 miles long. The Elwha, if you recall, was 2. Big difference. The Elwha to the ocean is 11 miles. Here's the Klamath. The upper picture is the recovery of the Elwha footprint from 2011 to present. The lower video
going down the Sprague River into the upper Klamath.
This is coming into the upper Klamath here. This is algae-laden, blue-green, and natural reservoir coming off of volcanic
from the
springs.
upper Klamath through Klamath Falls down in the lower Klamath.
I used Google Earth to prepare this flight.
Keno, John C. Boyle, down the canyon.
They use this for surging.
In the Copco.
And you'll see here, this is the first out of the Klamath Basin.
Through Copco 1 to Cop.
Here's Iron Gate. This is taken at the summer,
two,
the desert.
To Iron Gate. Through Iron Gate, it gets regulated down into the Klamath. On its long journey to the ocean. It's quite amazing when you look at this and to think about a fish swimming all the way down this to go hang out in the ocean for a couple years to return later to support us. Quite remarkable.
The Klamath area of Copco and Iron Gate gets 2 inches of rain. 2 inches annually. 3, 5, maybe on a wet year.
What a misunderstanding.
The Elwha is in the Olympic rainforest. It gets over 100 inches of rain. These are 2 completely separate, very, very different. And that needs to be known. One of the most frustrating parts from Copco, 2 years ago, 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 2 down to the first largest tributary, which is the Scott, is 37 miles. Okay. I stole this from LA Times. 2 pictures. You can see it's arid before and after. But note, in green, this is an injustice of media to say 2.3 million tons of sediment into the river. No one really knows, but best guesses are 7 million cubic yards of sediment. We're talking yards of material, not in pounds. We're talking 7 million yards. So we do some handy math here. Okay. We're talking 231 billion pounds. So let's take that down to tons, divide it by 2,000. Here we are. Our answer, 115 million tons of sediment was released, not 2.3. I hope that answers some questions, and I hope that this sheds a little light onto the situation. This is enough sediment to do a 2-lane highway 8 feet deep for hundreds of miles. Hundreds. 8 feet deep for hundreds of miles. Think about that.